This is Audible.
Audible Originals presents 10 Things I Hate About Christmas. Written by A.J. Pine. Performed by Andy Arndt and Sean Masters.
Prologue. Gemma. Gemma Marshall gritted her teeth as the first chords of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blared yet again from the very vehicle where she happened to be riding shotgun. Her fingers dug hot crescents into her palms as she resisted the urge to rip out that stupid loudspeaker with her own bare hands. The song had played 19 times in the last hour. And yes, she was counting. The only thing that might possibly be worse than that insufferable jingle? The annoyingly attractive guy beside her, white-knuckling the steering wheel. And if that wasn't bad enough, this wasn't a car or another normal passenger vehicle. No, it was a food truck shaped like the infamous reindeer himself, complete with a glowing red nose on the bumper and reindeer balls hand-lettered across the sides in green graffiti font. Oh, and don't forget the plastic antlers that rattled overhead with every pothole they hit, turning the heads of other drivers faster than a sample in Costco. The current chauffeur, aka her work nemesis, might have surprisingly impressive winter defensive driving skills, but that couldn't erase his well-earned title, or the stakes of the mission at hand. If they failed to reach the town of Tinsel, Wisconsin, game over. And so she had to intercept the X-rated gag gift she'd accidentally mailed her uptight CEO instead of her easygoing best friend. Otherwise, Gemma wouldn't need to worry about Theo being her nemesis anymore. She'd be F-I-R-E-D. So how exactly did she end up in this antlered earsore? It all started once upon a time with some throw pillows, an overcrowded post office, and a naughty list. Chapter 1. Gemma. A few days earlier, Gemma stepped back to admire the scene. The blue and green tartan throw pillows didn't just look good on the ivory sofa. They popped, bringing the whole scene to life. The matching stockings hanging from the faux mantel over the even more faux fireplace tied everything together perfectly. And the tree? Not just decorated, but transformed by Elegance by Eleanor's distinctive hexagon-shaped ornaments in green, blue, and that perfect dash of silver that made everything sparkle. She'd really outdone herself this time. No false modesty. This holiday setup was next-level awesome. Definitely one of her best decorating results ever. We're going with cobalt and malachite this year for our signature Christmas colors, Eleanor Campbell, CEO of Elegance by Eleanor, had declared at their planning meeting last January. That was how far in advance the woman known to all as the Martha Stewart of the Midwest announced her design strategy for the following holiday season. And she never used a color palette that wasn't meticulously selected down to its exact Pantone shade. As a junior stylist for the company, Gemma had become quite familiar with the chosen colors as the team developed their Christmas line. She'd thought Christmas was locked and loaded, and had moved on to Valentine's Day. Then this last-minute holiday job had come down the pike, and the tartan pillows needed to be resurrected from the archives for a last-minute shoot. Because nothing says Christmas like an 11th-hour decision to send out a final holiday email campaign, she remarked to the malachite pillows as she gave them an extra hard refluff. When the pillow failed to come back with a rejoinder, as